Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you out to my backyard on this beautiful sunny morning. It's starting to get warm, so I'm going to get busy with making liquid fertilizer, organic liquid fertilizer. There's many ways you can make it and what you mix up into it. One way is not always the right way, but you can use many ingredients to add to your liquid fertilizer. But just have to remember, if you make it really concentrated, you're going to have to water it down so you do not kill your plants. So let's get started. I have 5 buckets here full of rainwater, and I have some manure in here also. So let's start working on our mixture, on my mixture for today. This is organic alfalfa pellets, extremely high in nitrogen. Now, the reason I do organic ones, they're less likely to have seeds in them, and also, of course, the obvious pesticides, no pesticides. So, I'm going to put 4 handfuls in each bucket. Because believe me, they're going to swell up. And you don't want to put too much because they'll burn it. It can burn your plants. And believe me, this is only the beginning of what I'm going to be adding. And plus, later on, after it sets up and brews and everything, I'm going to strain it all out. And I've got big containers to put it in. And that way it'll keep mosquitoes out. Okay. Now here's one additive to compost teas that a lot of people don't know. Comfrey leaves. Extremely wonderful to use, not only medicinally, but also in your manure teas or your compost teas. Now, at a later date, I'll probably come back, put some more manure in these because it's done broke down really nicely. And one thing you got to be careful about, you don't want to stick your hands in this water at all. You want to try to keep it off of you. Now, if comfrey bothers you, you might want to wear gloves. Always save your coffee grounds, your tea bags. There's a tea bag. There's another tea bag. A tea bag. And this is used coffee grounds. You don't waste no fresh coffee. And like I said, some might get more than others, but that's okay because they're going to all end up mixed together. And if you watched my preserving bananas video, I'm fixing to add the banana peels, which I'm running late on. So they're not the prettiest things on earth, but you know what? They're still going in. And just for some people to know that yes, it can get stinky. And don't waste the banana juice. Now, later on, I will add probably some bone meal in here. And definitely when I get to cutting back the clover, I will definitely be adding uh, cut up clover in here, which is massively high in nitrogen. But yes, if you drink tea, definitely save your tea bags as well. They do amazing, amazing things in liquid fertilizer. And yes, if you notice, sticker, my this is organic. I don't use any chemical fertilizer or anything. I keep my food as organic as possible. What you're going to do is stir it so often, come stir it about once a day or every 2 days. Give it a good stir, that way everything breaks down. But I'm definitely going to put more green plant material in here. And once I get ready to use it, I'm going to let it set up for about a month and let it break down real good. And I'll probably mix in some of my homemade fish emulsion as well. That's when it'll get really stinky. But I'm telling you, this is worth it. And you can keep adding uh, kitchen scraps, no meat scraps. You don't want any meat scraps or grease in or oil in this mixture. But any vegetable kitchen scraps, uh, powder or really crushed up good eggshells or powdered eggshells for calcium. I'll probably put a handful of Epsom salt per bucket, not regular salt, Epsom salt. And if you really wanted to, you could boost it even more by putting a handful or two of organic balanced fertilizer. All right, that's mixed up finally. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Finally got time. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. Make your own fertilizer. Quit buying that crap out of the stores. This way, you know exactly what goes in it. Now, if you can't catch enough rainwater in buckets, um, take your 5 gallon bucket or whatever you're going to brew your fertilizer in, fill it with your tap water through a hose, and let it sit for 5 to 7 days, and that way out in the sun, and the chlorine and the fluoride and the crap they put in the drinking water will evaporate out. So then you'll have clean water. But if possible, try to catch your rainwater. Simple, easy. You can do this, y'all. You just gotta believe in yourself and have the know how to do it and the ingredients to do it. There's multitude of things. You can put grass clippings, as long as they don't have a whole lot, as long as they don't have seeds in them. You can put grass grass clippings, clover, white clover, red clover, purple clover, whatever clover. That's really good to add. Um, when I said comfrey, I have quite a few comfrey plants, but I know here soon I'm going to have to harvest some of my comfrey to make some salve, and that means, well, you make true comfrey oil, you use the root and the leaves. So there's a few comfrey plants that I'm gonna have to harvest, and I never look forward to doing it because I know I'm down 1 to 2 comfrey plants, but that's okay. I'll add more. But simple, easy, y'all. You can do this. Coffee grounds. Now you don't want to use a whole lot of coffee grounds because you do not want your fertilizer to get too acidic, and that will make it acidic. So be careful. I say no more than 2 cups of used coffee grounds per bucket. Tea bags, be a little careful. If you use the family size tea bags or the 1 gallon bags like I do, 2 to 3 of those bags is plenty. But yeah, and I get the organic alfalfa pellets from the feed store. So yeah, anybody can get those too as well. Now, of course, organic is more expensive, but I know for a fact there's no chemicals on them, so I know they're safe to use. Hope this encourages you to make your own liquid fertilizer. It's not hard to do at all. You just gotta believe in yourself and know how to do it. And once these are done, um, I'll make some shorts if I add more to it and post them. But I'll bring you back when I get ready to strain this because, yeah, I like to strain it and put it in big jugs, sealed big jugs. That way I know mosquitoes can't get to them. All right, y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Continue to stock your pantries with food that will sustain you, medicines that will heal you, protection, and bare essentials that you cannot live without. And be very tight with those. Everyone, take care. May you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.